that my sister is gone off to the market, now I get to figure out what we're giving out this week. I need to figure out today because we're picking it all today. We are now on week 8. We're going to give out broccoli, cauliflower, purple kohlrabi, summer squash, bok choy, it's only 5. Dad, do you know if there's any other hot peppers ready?
So they're green cherry bombs. I mean, typically you think of them as a red, but they would still be hot. You can give out green chilies if the Messia have enough on them. And then you have that other thing that's kind of wrinkled, that are long, about like that. Are those
Where are they in the field?
well, close to the reservoir? Are they that poblano that's not hybrid?
I don't know, because we haven't planted it before.
Well, there were numerous packets of it.
The Baja?
Might be.
I don't know what it looks like. It should be a longer poblano.
Right now they're that long, and they're kind of not exactly wrinkled, but
I have no idea.
like a punched in wavy sheet. And I'll tell you what, it is no time to go out to the field and look right now.
Yeah. Did you take the excursion out?
I did. I started to slide into the row of lettuce as I came around the corner. And I thought I would back up and get up a little higher. It was on a row that I'd driven a lot on. Backed up a little bit, couldn't move. And so I just said, well, it can sit there and wait, you know.
Yeah, and I have crappy tires. Ugh. It's gonna be for a fun day today.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I know, I only have 3 volunteers today.
Well, the 2 inches fell within half hour. You could see where there had been, in a couple spots, this much water between the rows.
Mm-hmm.
It's all gone, but if 6 inches of water went down between the rows, we're talking more than a little day.
Yeah. You think it'd be bad to give them bok choy and tatsoi in the same week?
No.
Okay, because that tatsoi is like
Mm-hmm.
perfect.
Mm-hmm. If things dry off, We could probably give out apple and tomato berry
No.
tomatoes.
Give both to everyone or one or the other? Because they're
Well, you could kind of do half and half in a container. I expect Crystal and company will be here today,
I hope so.
but things got to dry off. You can't touch tomatoes when they're wet like this.
Right. And it's not supposed to get very warm today. There are lots of things on this list that could be picked while it's still wet out.
There's a whole mess of white onions. There's a spot in the row where every top is down.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know if you wanted to pull those onions and give them a little bag of onions. I think these onions will be probably 2.5 inch.
Yeah.
The thing is, even if we give out onions every single week
Yeah.
until the end,
We'll have plenty.
I think we'll have onions left.
All right. I will make sure onions are on the list every single week. I have broccoli, cauliflower, purple kohlrabi, summer squash, bok choy, tatsoi, small tomatoes, and the white onions.
There's cucumbers in the cooler.
Not enough.
I'm thinking maybe you and I ought to jump in your truck. Let's go over and take a peek, and I'll show you where the basil is.
Oh yeah, basil.
But I only picked down just a little ways past where the squash started, so the whole other end can't grow from the pond up.
So that explains why some were eaten by cucumber beetles, because I haven't gotten in there to do anything about them for a long time. And of course, they didn't look good to begin with. We planted them, and then the wind whipped them around and killed most of them. And
Then we dropped seeds in the holes.
And that only probably 50% of them came up.
yeah, so it was destined to be a bust. And the cucumbers?
Yeah. Pickling cucumbers.
Huh?
Pickling cucumbers.
Yeah, these are pickling cucumbers. I don't know what the other ones are like. We gotta get them first. Pick your feet up or you might end up in your nose.
Yeah.
Oh, these are about dry already. Oh, these are Diva. And I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I mean, I'm not gonna say there's a lot of them, but
Definitely have some for next week, I'm sure. Yeah,
Well-
because we haven't been taking them to the farmers markets. When we do, they're gone in like 10 minutes.
yeah. Well, did she take any today?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's enough pickling cucumbers you might be able to give 4 or 5 to people.
Could do that.
I mean, I don't know how big you want to let them get. This is the way Diva normally is. As you can see, there was 4 inches of water in here last night.
Yeah. Is this the basil right here?
Basil's right
Oh, over here.
But there's the other basil. It's starting to show flowers too, but clip those off and because what it does is it causes the plant to send out more shoots, you know.
Yeah.
The whole idea of life is to procreate. And if you make it so they can't, then they get right at it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The pond came up more than a foot last night.
Holy smokes.
So the water had to be raging off the hill into here. Oh my. Yeah. Yep. Well, you're not going to see any sunfish.
Nope, definitely not.
Well, we probably won't irrigate today, but when we get done irrigating tomorrow and fill it back up with clean water, it'll look a little different.
Yeah.
Oh, here's coyote print.
Wow.
And he's fairly big. Of course, I think that picture that we got the other night, you know, so he came through after it rained. And it seemed like maybe the deer came and ate the lettuce after it rained.
Probably.
Of course, it didn't delay their schedule very much. They normally come out at 12:30, and it finished raining just a few minutes after 12, so it made everything refreshed and crunchy.
Yeah, delicious.
I just wish that coyote was big enough to eat deer meat.
Don't we all?
And of course, there's only one or two of them around here that you see every now and then because of that 132 they shot a few years ago. There were some guys that were in competition with one another to see how many they could get rid of, and they really learned how to hunt them, and they took them out pell-mell, man.
Yeah. Now they just need to do that for the deer.
Yeah, well, I would prefer not to have to end any deer's life, but of course maybe we could have a farm-to-table dinner with venison.
There you go.
Well, of course it won't be long here. We'll be cleaning up plastic where things are done producing. Of course, I leave the old lettuce. I wanted to have it cleaned up now, but I'm leaving the old lettuce hoping that the deer will still focus on that rather than coming down to the young stuff. Because any leaf it puts out that's new is going to be tender and just as good to eat as this other. So the thing is, from the pictures that we have, we see that the herd is dispersing a little bit, and I don't know what's going on because we saw 3 deer last night all running in various places, and you know, they're definitely not grouped up.
No, yeah, especially when they're running in your front yard.
Yeah.